And we're back. Here's number 11. Here's a little bit more formatting and drilling down into one single visual. So I'm going to start with a nice simple clustered column. And I'm going to fill the page with it. There we go. And what we're going to be playing with, product category and sales. If I go product category and sales, fairly bog standard chart. It's all fine and so on. So let's do a little bit tidy up. To start with, let's go in on our format and we'll go into columns. Now the default is blue on there, and obviously we can change, we can make them all pink or whatever. But it may well be that we've got categories and we want those categories to really pop out as they are. So as it is, if we click that show all, we've then got the option to go through and update for each individual. So we'll do that, we'll just pick a few whatever colours. In fact, I think what we'll do is we just go down blue. Same in there, that one, what a few on there. You can have a range of blues, you can do more contrasting colours, entirely up to you. Have a couple of purples. The purples go nice together, and a wee pink. There we go. All right, so that's your bars themselves getting changed. We've also got plot area background. Now, it's quite nice sometimes to have a logo or something there. I'm just going to pick something random. We'll just add file. Pick our logo, might as well. There, right, let's have that one there. Now, what we don't want, you don't want the logo or the image behind it to take away from what it is you're trying to get across. So underneath where you would just put that image in, we've got transparency. What I would do is pull that right up to maybe about 85, and it just sits there way in the background. It's quite nice if you've just got a nice little logo just for branding your charts. Let's add a bit more data here. So we'll go back, we're formatting. Remember these different ones here? So we're formatting, we'll leave that as it is. We're going to go back here to add data. And in product category, we'll bring in product subcategory, and then product name. Remember to think about the hierarchy, because these are the drill downs. Far too much on them at the moment, so we'll just drill up as we've done in previous ones. There we go. Legend. So what should we look at as far as legend? We're going to bring channel into legend. So if I bring that down to there. So we've still got them broken up into the categories, but we've also got them broken into catalog online, the different channels. And then small multiples. We'll add something in here, see what happens when we do that. So we're going to bring year into small multiples. We've now got it broken down. So one chart now is broken down into the various years. So we've basically got the 4 charts, and we can still do the drill down. Gets a little bit out of hand as we do that. Let's do that one. And then that one again, obviously far too much data on there. But it was just to show you that the small multiples ones is a nice way of showing the comparison amongst years in this case. And again, broken down into the various categories and so on within there. All right, so we're never going to cover absolutely every way to add whatever into charts, and the only way to do it is to experiment and think what it is you want to get out. But in here, we've got a fairly detailed visual analysis there of our products broken down into their main categories, their subcategories, their names, their sales against years, and about how they've been sold, so in the different channels. So there's a fair old whack in there. And it's just a case of deciding on your data set what you need to pull out and what works. And you won't get it right first time. I certainly don't. And it's just a case of, yeah, experimenting. But hopefully some of these tools that we're giving you will push in the right direction. I'll say this to the level 4s when I'm teaching them an introduction to Excel. Think about if you've got a burst pipe in the house and the plumber turns up. Plumber will turn up with a van load of tools. The plumber doesn't think, oh, I've got a van load of tools. I have to use every single one of those tools in my van to fix your pipe. There you win and find the most appropriate. So the idea of these different videos is to show you a taste of some of the different things to do within Power BI, but you have to decide based on what you need to get out, what your KPIs are, what your information and analysis needs to be, which of those tools you're going to use. And hopefully that'll be of some help. All right, thank you. Speak to you in a minute.